Hello everybody, just to let you know we're going to start a few minutes after 8 today, because in the UK, if you are in the UK, there is a nationwide round of applause for all key workers keeping the country going at this strange time. So at 8 there's the round of applause in the UK, and we'll start the quiz a few moments after that. Enjoy the round of applause. Well, there we go. Welcome back inside. If you've just been outside, giving the round of applause for all key workers. We had greater attendance in our street than last week, I'll say. We're going to start at 5 past, so 2 minutes. We're going to start at 5 past today. Give people a chance to get back in. Some people might have extraordinarily long driveways. Welcome back to the Hyman family in Manchester. Carl Peterson, hello to you as well. Daniel, hi, welcome. I don't think they were cheering my quiz, but it's very kind of you. Kind of feeling confident again today. Auntie Jane, no, you can't see me yet. If you'd like to see me, though, I'll turn me on, so to speak. My goodness. Hello. There you go. You've got me. We've got just 1 minute left. 1 minute left. We're going to start at 5 minutes past today. 5 minutes past. Have a swig of the good stuff. Lovely. Caitlin, hello. Josh, welcome back. Claire and Hove and the family, hello. Thanks for playing again. Petersons are in Welling, ready to play. It is now 5 past, so let's explain the way this quiz is going to work, and then we will get straight into question number 1. If you played with us already through the week, then you'll know exactly how this one works. But if you're new today, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to you. This is a 20-question general knowledge quiz, but there are 29 points available for the questions, 30 points if you make a shout out at some point, and you move that by going into the comments either on the right hand side of your screen if you're on the computer, or in the app underneath the video, and just pop them a comment. If you get it shouted out throughout the game, then you can take a bonus point, and that could get you a neat score of 30. Other than that, every question is 1 point, apart from the ones where I say it's 2, and we will start, as we always do, with question number 1. Here we go. Question number 1. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis Jr. are collectively known as what? Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis Jr. are collectively known as what? Adam, welcome back to you. Come on, you Spurs. Barney says woof woof, shout out. Barney's already got his shout out. He's already got his bonus point. Question number 2. If C is Celsius and F is Fahrenheit, what is K? If C is Celsius and F is Fahrenheit, what is K? Emma, shout out for you. Welcome back. 4 in a row there. Remember, if you want to let me know at the end of today's quiz how many you got in the week, then it'll look like you've got some really high scores. If you add them all together, in theory. Question number 3. Elton John wrote the song Can You Feel the Love Tonight? For which animated film? Elton John wrote the song Can You Feel the Love Tonight? For which animated film? I think that's a nice easy one. Nice easy start to today's quiz. Few tricky ones thrown in later, but I don't think we've had them yet. Daniel, I think you might be psychic. You'll see why in a minute. Shout out 4 out of 4 for London Disc Golf Community. That's Ollie there. Number 4 indeed. Here we go. In 1953, James Watson and Francis Crick discovered the structure of what important biological molecule? In 1953, James Watson and Francis Crick discovered the structure of what important biological molecule? Virtual shout out for Jack and Serena. There we go, that's from Emma. A gift. Graham Wilkinson, thank you so much. Thanks for playing. Let's move on to number 5. I like number 5. Shout out for Neve as well, of course, as always. How good is this editing, by the way? Did that myself. You've got one person's head, you've got another person's body. Believe it or not, that is not one person. You get 2 points though. Whose head, whose body? You get 1 point for each part there. Whose head, whose body? Luke, no, Alexa isn't going to be very good for that one, and I'm sorry if I've just activated anyone's Alexa. I agree, Hannah. Totally agree. Here we go, next one, number 6. The Rembrandts achieved their one and only hit with the theme tune to what popular sitcom? And for a bonus point on this one, this is a 2-point question, what was the song called? Shout out for the Manchester contestants there. Tom, welcome back. The Rembrandts achieved their one and only hit with the theme tune to what popular sitcom, and what was the song called? 2 points available. Edinburgh. Oh, Graham's in Edinburgh. There we go. Lovely city. Sad news about the Fringe, I thought. I've always wanted to go to the Fringe and I've always missed it. Number 7. What New York town is also the name of the cat in Sabrina the Teenage Witch? What New York town is also the name of the cat in Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Remember that one. Talking cat. Thank you very much indeed. Still loving the haircut, Steve? Did it myself. I have offered my services around the household. Nobody's taken me up on it yet. It's only one other person in the household who has any hair, but... Number 8! Before I get told off. Word bridge. Right. I hope this one is not as controversial as yesterday's one. What word goes after I and before lag, and both of them still make sense? Same word, one goes after I and it goes before lag. What's that word bridge? Thank you so much, Graham. I'm going to take you up on that. Shout out to Laura from Chiswa Studios. Get bonus point for that. What's that word? In between I and lag. We're going to move on now to question number 9. Which Emily Bronte book is also a song by Kate Bush? Which Emily Bronte book is also a song by Kate Bush? Next one is going to be our film poster one. Remember, it's a 2-point for the film poster. Have a look at it. What is the name of that film? And for that second point, what year was it released? 2 points available for our film question. It's a good poster. Special announcement coming up, by the way. Big news. Big news. It concerns quizzes and Sundays. Less of the teaser. We'll talk more later. Here we go. Question number 11. Next one. True or false? You got a 50% chance of getting this one right, even if you don't know it. Microsoft Office was first released as a program for Apple computers. Is that true or is that false? Microsoft Office was first released as a program for Apple computers. True or false? Sports question is the next one. I know you love my sports questions. Few people lagging behind here. Tom's on question number 1. You want to see the face and body mashup? I will. I'll throw back. It looks like a few people were delayed in coming in from the big clap. So here we go. We'll just run through very quickly for the sake of anybody who was late, but we're not going to hang around with the questions. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis Jr. are collectively known as what? That's question number 1. Question number 2. If C is Celsius and F is Fahrenheit, what is K? Number 3. Elton John wrote the song Can You Feel the Love Tonight? For which animated film? Number 4. In 1953, James Watson and Francis Crick discovered the structure of what important biological molecule? Number 5. That's the face mash one. Whose head? Whose body? Take a picture of the screen quickly if you haven't yet got that. 1, 2, 3, boom! Okay, on to the next one. The Rembrandts achieved their one and only hit with the theme tune to which popular sitcom, and what was the song called? That is question number 6. Number 7. What New York town is also the name of a cat in Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Number 8. It's our word bridge, so you're looking for the word that goes between I and lag. Number 9. Which Emily Bronte book is also the name of a song by Kate Bush? And we're pretty much caught up now. That's the film. If you could tell us the name of the film and the year that it was released. Number 11, I think you were already with us. It's the true or false one. Microsoft Office was first released as a program for Apple computers. And now we continue. Here we go, number 12. In archery, what is the name of the piece of equipment used for shooting an arrow? In archery, what is the name of the piece of equipment used for shooting an arrow? Number 13. Cryptic connection. So, these three pictures have something in common. If you can tell me what that is, you're going to get a point. So those three pictures have something in common. What is it? Shout out for Rick, Helena and Gracie. That is from Caitlin. If you've just joined us for the first time today, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to you. We do this every night, Monday to Thursday. Moving on to question number 14. Which continent is the only one to have land in all four hemispheres? Which continent is the only continent to have land in all four hemispheres? What is Barney's favourite cheese? There's another shout out for Barney, but we're now gagging for the answer. Number 15. It's our text-to-speech sing-along. I've taught my computer the lyrics to a very, very famous and well-known song. All you need to do for 2 points on this one is tell me the name of the song and the original recording artist. So have a listen to this. This is today's number 15.
My, at Waterloo Napoleon did surrender, oh yeah, and I have met my destiny in quite a similar way. The history book on the shelf is always repeating itself.
You probably got that one straight away, but just in case you didn't, I will play it one more time, so if you didn't get it, have a listen to this.
My, at Waterloo Napoleon did surrender, oh yeah, and I have met my destiny in quite a similar way. The history book on the shelf is always repeating itself.
There we go. And the answer to Barney's favourite cheese is Gouda. Good to know. I didn't know that dogs like cheese. Learn something new every day. Is question 12 the new question 18? No, question 18 is really obvious, I promise you. Really obvious. Number 16. In which US state was Jennifer Aniston born? In which US state was Jennifer Aniston born? Hannah's dog also loves cheese. Number 17. 5 points on this one. Let's see if we can get right up there with the points today. The top score, I think, so far in this tournament is about 25. That's 25 out of 30. If you get all 5 of these, you've managed to get to 30. Barney likes rich tea biscuits too. Does he dunk them? What are these logos? 5 logos. I'm going to give you 20 seconds left with this one on the screen. If you need longer, then you know what you can do. You can take a picture of the screen and continue working out the answers on this one until the end of the quiz. Five seconds remaining. We're ready to move on to number 18, the most difficult question in the quiz. You know it's coming. And here it is. Question number 18. What does the S stand for on Superman's chest? What does the S stand for on Superman's chest? Welcome, Uncle Howard. He was enjoying an extended clap. What does the S stand for on Superman's chest? Number 19. What bright pink musical theatre show is set at Harvard Law School? What bright pink musical theatre show is set at Harvard Law School? I'm going to tell you the big announcement after question number 20. Question number 20, for those of you who've already played with us this week, has been an extremely difficult spot the difference puzzle. This is our last spot the difference puzzle, because next week we're going to do a different puzzle. Have a look at this one. I need to know, for 2 points, because it is really hard, I need to know how many differences are there in these two slates of sushi. I'll make it big for you. Look at that. There we go. Now, I have counted this countless times just to be sure. And even so, this is hard. Do love sushi. In fact, the last time I had sushi, I was so committed to the cause, I think I waited a whole hour for it to be served. Oh, Uncle Howard picking on Streamlabs there. This is the first fight Streamlabs has picked today. I'm going to be trying something with Streamlabs in a moment's time. We'll see if Streamlabs does what it's asked to do. Because I'm going to do a poll. I've never done this before. Streamlabs insists that it is possible. And we shall find out momentarily. This is question number 20, the last question. 2 points available for it. Really difficult, but all you need to tell me is how many differences are there between the left of your screen and the right of your screen. "20 seconds with this one remaining. "10 seconds, here we go. Alright, so we are about to go through the answers. But before we do that, you'll notice in the comments that Streamlabs has just made a poll available. Now, what is it talking about? A poll has opened. What theme do you want for this week's Sunday special? Well, on Sunday, I'm going to do a themed quiz. It's not going to be general knowledge. It's going to be at the same time of 8 o'clock. It's going to be all about a specific theme that you get to pick. So, the voting has opened. You have 5 minutes before the vote closes, and I will put on the screen what your options are. The options are 1. Harry Potter, 2. Fears and Phobias, 3. Technology and Gadgets, or 4. Musical Theatre. They are your 4 choices for this week's Sunday special, 8 o'clock on Sunday, a themed quiz, and you can vote, I believe, by writing in the comments. So, we have a vote already, and we've got another one. Okay, so keep going with the votes, and Streamlabs will, in some way, count it for us. So we'll see. I've never used the poll feature before. We will see if it works. This is going to remain open for you to keep voting on whilst we start to go through the answers. You've got 5 minutes to get that vote in, and then the poll will close, and we will find out who the winner, or which the winning one is. That'll be 8 o'clock on Sunday. Oh, Neve, you're hedging your bets there. I don't know if that's how the voting works. Oh, Lots of different votes coming in. Let's go through the answers then whilst that's counting itself. And we'll start with question number 1. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr. are collectively known as what? The answer is the Rat Pack. The Rat Pack. Number 2. If C is Celsius and F is Fahrenheit, what is K? K is Kelvin. Kelvin. Apparently that is absolute temperature, whereas the others are degrees. Number 3. Elton John wrote the song Can You Feel the Love Tonight for which animated film? The answer to that one is The Lion King. The Lion King. Number 4. 1953 was the year. Francis Crick and James Watson discovered the structure of what important biological molecule? It was DNA. Deoxyribonucleic nucleic acid. DNA, we know it as. There you go. Number 5. Such a good edit. I'm sorry. I should work as some sort of counterfeit photo person. Brilliant editing there. Anyway, we were looking for whose head and whose body. Whose head, whose body? Well, let's start with the body. We'll allow Mr. Bean. We'll allow Mr. Bean. Rowan Atkinson. And the head is Emma Watson. There you go. Slightly different facial expressions. Rowan Atkinson and Emma Watson. Number 6. The Rembrandts achieved their one and only hit with the theme tune to what popular sitcom, and what was that song called? Well, the sitcom is, of course, Friends, which apparently is going to be coming back for some sort of 20-25 year anniversary special. Don't know, something is rumoured about that. And the name of the song is I'll Be There For You. I'll Be There For You. So there were your 2 points. 1 point for Friends and 1 point for I'll Be There For You. Number 7. What New York town is also the name of the cat in Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Still voting there in the comments. You can keep commenting with your votes for the Sunday special. And Streamlabs will do the count in just a couple of minutes' time. So it will close the vote shortly, and then we'll know the answer. Salem is the correct answer there for the cat from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Salem. Number 8 was our word bridge. Now, the other day we had a bit of controversy with this one. We had 2 correct answers. Hopefully today we'll all agree on the same one. I something lag. And the answer to that is lid. Eyelid, obvious, and lid lag. Lid lag is some sort of issue with your eye where your eyelid, I think, gets stuck up, but your eyeball is stuck looking down. Not a doctor, but something like that. Here we go, number 9, moving on. Which Emily Bronte book is also a song by Kate Bush? My oh my, what a song it is. The poll's closed. It was Wuthering Heights. Number 9, Wuthering Heights. I will let you know the result of that poll at the end of the answers. But thank you for voting if you voted. Number 10, name the film and the year. Name the film and the year. Well, the film is Aladdin. And the year was very recent. It was just last year, 2019. So Aladdin for 1 point, and 2019 gets you your 2nd point. Alright, moving on to our next one. Question number 11. True or false? Microsoft Office was first released as a program for Apple computers. That was true. Absolutely true. It came out for Apple computers in 1989. It came out for Windows computers in 1990. Number 12. In archery, what is the name of the piece of equipment used for shooting an arrow? Nice and easy sports question, I feel. In archery, the name of that piece of equipment is a bow. a bow. B-O-W. Number 13, cryptic connection. You've got these three. There's something that ties them in common. Streamlabs doesn't seem to like the floss emoji. Three things in common with this one. Well, we'll go through what they are. On the left-hand side, you've got an osprey bird. In the middle, you've got King Edward. And on the right, Randy Andy, is the Duke of York. So you've got an osprey, a King Edward, and a Duke of York. They are indeed types of potato. Types of potato for number 13. Very funny, Daniel, with your comment there. Number 14. Which continent is the only one to have land in all four hemispheres? Which continent is the only continent to have land in all four hemispheres? It is Africa. Africa. It's in the east, it's in the west, it's in the north, and it is in the south. Number 15 is our singing computer. Let's have another listen to what the computer sang for us today.
My, at Waterloo Napoleon did surrender, oh yeah, and I have met my destiny in quite a similar way. The history book on the shelf is always repeating itself.
Waterloo. Da, 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 da. There you go. Waterloo by ABBA. That was probably the easiest one all week. It was really hard to find a bit of that song that didn't actually say Waterloo. It is pretty much the first word of every line. Number 16 for us next. In which US state was Jennifer Aniston born? In which US state was Jennifer Aniston born? The answer to that is California. California. She was born in Los Angeles. So California is the answer to that one. Number 17. Oh, did it say Waterloo? Oh, well, there you go. I didn't even manage that. Number 17, 5 logos for us. 5 logos, 5 points available. Let's start from the left. My second mobile phone was one of these. Motorola. Next along, Dunkin' Donuts. Then in the middle, the yellow one is Snapchat. Next along, the sort of blue globe is AT&T. And finally, on the right, the boy fishing from the moon is DreamWorks. DreamWorks, the films. Seeing some correct answers coming in on the comments for that one. Well done indeed. Let's now move on to question number 18. Really tricky question, of course, for number 18. What does the S stand for on Superman's chest? Well, the answer to that is Superman. Well done if you got it. Number 19. Which bright pink musical theatre show is set at Harvard Law School? Which bright pink musical theatre show is set at Harvard Law? The answer to that is Legally Blonde. Legally Blonde. And finally, question number 20. Extreme spot the difference. I think that there are 9 differences on this one. Let's have a look. Bring it up. There they are circled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 differences. So take 2 points if you got that right, because it is really difficult. 2 points available for our different sushi plates. Now, I'm just trying to find out how we can find the results of this fabulous poll that Streamlabs did for us. Whilst I'm finding this, I think it is now time for you to please put in your scores, ready for us to shout out those. We've already got one in from Ollie there, London Disc Golf Community. 23 out of 30 today. That is pretty good. 24 though from Chiswell Studios. Already beaten you there, Ollie. 30 points in total. Nobody has yet managed over 25. 22 for Jane, 24 for Adam, 15 for my parents, 22 for Martin, 21 for Graham. How many points for getting 8? As in question number 8. Question 8 is just the 1 point, I'm afraid. 26 for Daniel Hyman. Well done. I think that could be the lead for today's one. $24 for Tom. No way, Abigail. That's crazy. 29 points from Abigail Jones there. 29 points. Sophie got 16. Josh on 23. 17 for Kobe Shomron. 14 for my grandparents. 20 for Claire. 29. Oh, unbelievable. That is an incredibly high score. 16, 22 for the Petersons. Yeah, we are all wondering, Abigail Jones, which one did you get wrong? If you got 30, that would have been simply incredible. So, let's bring it back here. Hello again. Oh. Calls of Foul Bay. Well, we know we're going to trust everybody. 29 points is the winner today. Well done to Abigail. You have won the Thursday round of our quarantine quiz with the highest score we've seen all week. If you have been playing all week and you would now like to tell us your weekly score, then you're more than welcome to show off an extraordinarily high number. I have been trying to find out the results of our poll. Streamlabs played its part for the question. It just doesn't seem to want to tell us the answer. So what I will have to do is I will have to go through the comments one by one, and I will have to count them, and then I will let you know. And I will put up a notification on the account. So if you haven't done so already and you want to play along on Sunday, subscribe to the channel, and what I can do is I can put up a post that will say what the theme of Sunday's quiz will be, and so you'll see that ahead of time. On Sunday at 8 o'clock we will be doing a themed quiz. It will be one of these themes. Either Harry Potter, Fears and Phobias, Technology and Gadgets and Musical Theatre. From the votes that I saw coming in, I think it's either going to be Harry Potter or Musical Theatre. This is my theory. It's going to be one of those two, I reckon, but we'll have a count of those comments and I will let you know on the post here on the channel. If you haven't done so already, please like the video and that way we'll get more and more people playing along next week, where we'll be back again for more quizzes at 8 whilst we are in quarantine. Have a lovely day tomorrow where there is no quiz, and there's also no quiz on Saturday. Let's call it a weekend, shall we? And then we'll be back on Sunday for that themed quiz. Have a great one. We'll see you then. Goodbye.